Hello everybody, you're live with me, Jen the Taxidermy Witch, and I thought that today during our live stream we would talk about a requested video that I'm trying to prepare for. And I thought that we could prepare for it together, okay? That way you guys can understand how to answer your own questions, right? Okay, so this video is from a new subscriber or a new person who's commenting called Logic with an exclamation point. Logic requested a video yesterday on 9/22/19. So uses in magic for kitchen spices. And what a great time to talk about that sort of stuff as it's turning to the holiday season. Otis, can you get down? As it's turning to the holiday season and we're going to be buying more of those spices if we don't have them around. And then once we're done using them for the holidays, it turns out that, we don't use them again unless it's for witchcraft or energy workings or teas, etc. So I thought it would be good for us all to get together and kind of like note some things down, like what are your favorite holiday spices, etc. So we're going to get to that. I'm going to get a note paper. Otis, I need you to not mess up the stamps. I'm finishing up that love deck today. Stop it. Good boy. So I have a pen and a paper and a clipboard. And let's list our favorite holiday spices, and then when we run out of the ones that we can think of on our own, we'll go through in Scotty's Green Book and we'll pick out the rest of them. And my guess is that we're going to have 25 to 30 to talk about in the video. So that'll be quite exciting. Doing a Mr. Rogers and taking my shoes off because I just got home. Had Lily for the weekend. We had a good weekend. We played games like the whole of the day yesterday. It was so fun. And then, can everybody hear me okay? Because the Wi-Fi's been patchy all day. Are we good? Are we good to go? Hello, everybody! I'm trying, Gabby. I'm trying desperately. That's my goal for today, is to finish it. But I think I got 14 more cards done today, and there are like 8 or 9 left to go. So I don't see how I couldn't finish that today. But you never know. Things come up, right? Alright, so here we go. Let's have a chat about what our favorite, or what are all the herbs that we get for the holidays. Okay, so you guys start naming them and I'll start listing them, and then whichever ones we don't get to, we'll look through in the book and we'll find the names for the rest of them. Your favorite spices. Okay, so Joyce. Star anise, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger. Star anise, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger. Lemon peel, orange peel, clove, cardamom. Yes. Pumpkin spice, yes, and like Sue Ann said, cinnamon, yep. I'm going to put pumpkin down because it's not a spice, but people talk about pumpkin spice, and I would like to decode what's in that maybe, or something like that. But yeah, that's a good flavor. I think it just has a lot of these types of flavors in them. Yeah, like flavors for holiday baking, or things that we have around. Yes, Mystic Veteran, vanilla. Vanilla is one, definitely. It's in a lot of baking. I did a full video on vanilla. I've done a full video on... That might be the only one out of all those I've done a video on. I can't remember. I've done so many of those old herbal videos that I want to get back to doing. So how are y'all doing? And are you guys looking forward to this video upcoming? I got a Patreon video out today. Yay. Excellent and amazing. And I'm really going to try to get back to at least like 2 or 3 a week. You know, so like every other morning or something like that. Really, really trying hard, and I got one out today, so that was good. It was a requested like Santa Muerte update type thing, and I talked about my wax wreaths, and I talked about my altar setup, and I showed you guys William and Gertrude and some other things that I just set up. So Patreon's below if you want to sign up with that, but we have a lot of you from Patreon on here. So Joyce, did you get a chance to see the video yet? No, they use the phrase pumpkin spice, like pumpkin spice latte, and what I'm thinking is in that is like vanilla, cinnamon, clove, you know, you guys, juniper is even, I would put juniper even on these, because if you're going to make some traditional, it depends on where you're from, but some traditional Christmas dinners and use like venison, juniper goes so well with venison, so I think I'll put juniper on the list. Alright, so let's look through Scotty's book. And also, if you guys end up needing to throw another herb in there, just say so. Hey Heather, how are you? Yes, look, proper Freddy Krueger, even down to there's rip marks on the dress, especially in the back, which is funny. Okay, so Heather Foley, without looking at Joyce's answer, can you name off as many holiday herbs and spices as you can think of? That way we'll get all of the ones out of the top of our brain, and then we'll go through the book and we'll just kind of look at what else we may have missed. And we're really just talking about spices. The video request was on holiday spices. So, yeah, we've got some really good ones as a base so far. Oh, I know one that we didn't say yet. Allspice. We haven't said allspice, and that appears in a few things. Allspice. And that seasons usually, I think, like sweet potato pies and pumpkin pies and things like that. But I put nutmeg, fresh nutmeg on the top of my pumpkin pie. Oh boy, that's good stuff. And have any of you guys ever made a real pumpkin pie from a pumpkin you grew in your garden? That's some of the funniest stuff. Not funniest, funnest stuff. Fennel. Yes, fennel is one that's definitely should be on there, Joyce. Fennel, and even like, you know, well, I know one that's like in the red book rather than the green book a lot. Butter. Butter's probably one of the biggest used things, but we're really talking about just like herbs and spices right now. Hey Silver Willow, so good to see you. Nice to see you. Did you change your icon? You look different in the chat. Yes, so and sage, yep. Sage and thyme, those are the ones. So we haven't been thinking of the turkey yet until we said fennel. So sage and thyme, yes. Sage, thyme. You know, some people might throw like marjoram in there and basil, depending on what you're cooking. But sage and thyme are definitely turkey herbs. Are we missing any turkey herbs? I mean, let's do pepper. Let's put pepper in here. I can't make a turkey without pepper. Ooh, yes, parsley and rosemary. See, this is why I need you guys. Parsley and rosemary. Those are turkey herbs. Well, parsley, way back when, you know, before it was just a garnish, it was put on the plate to ward off evil before you ate. It was like a blessing on top of your food because parsley apparently wards away evil. So now we just have it on the plate, put it to the side, and no, you know, use that as a blessing and really treat it as one. Hey Jackie, how are you? It's so good to see you. Thanks for loving my hair. Yeah, it's day 3 and I haven't brushed it. You know, I was thinking about letting my own dreads form and do free-form dreads and not ever brush my hair again and just see what happens, because that's how you're really supposed to do dreads if you do them. And I got an idea of what a dread would look like because I cleaned out my brush. I'll show it to you because it's cool. I got my first little purple like dreadlock. It's so cute. dreadlock. So, you know, I would use this for workings or whatever. Doesn't matter. I could put it in a poppet. Whatever. Chives, that's a good one. Chives. I think we should really throw in olives. I know we're really trying to stick with herbs, but I would say that olive might balance. No, because then we have to throw in like cranberries and all that. You know, and then it's like yams. And so I guess let's just stick with the herbs. Perhaps before Thanksgiving we can do a second video that's like more about the foods of the holidays. And it's funny, like over in the UK, what do you guys do? Onions and garlic. I think that those are spices because they can be dried and powdered. So let's put them on. If you can dry it and powder it and it's common, we'll put it on there. See, and I feel like capers and olives should be on there, but it'll be on a different type of video. So let's do onion, garlic, we have a big list here, you guys. Star anise, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, onion peel, orange peel, clove, cardamom, pumpkin spice, vanilla, juniper, allspice, fennel, sage, thyme, pepper, parsley, rosemary, chives, onion, and garlic. So I'm just going to kind of look through Scotty's book and see if there's anything that we forgot. Capers are in here, by the way. Bay laurel. That's one that I think that probably should be added because any kind of soup, or a lot of people put it with the turkey. Bay leaf. I mean, you could add basil if you want. It's not something that is like probably in the top most common stuff. Apple, and you know, that's one you have to put on a separate video as well because it's not exactly a spice. Allspice, did we get that? Yep. So if we've forgotten anything and you're watching this video after it's aired and we've forgotten anything out of this list: star anise, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, lemon peel, orange, clove, cardamom, pumpkin spice, vanilla, juniper, allspice, fennel, sage, thyme, pepper, parsley, rosemary, chives, onion, garlic, bay, and it is an herb or it can be powdered into an herb-like substance, please put it in the notes below. And I will get on top of this video, and I'm going to work on tonight finishing that Self-Love Law of Attraction deck. I have a pre-recorded video that I'm going to post on YouTube after this is done. Celery seed is a good one. And I was thinking celery root, but celery seed is really good because celery root goes over to that other category. Celery seed. And you know, a lot of people might use dill. Let's throw dill in here too because any kind of pickle would have dill in it. So let's have dill in there. And yeah, if you think of any other ones, you know, like here I see sage, saffron, rye, rue, rosemary. 3 of those belong in these categories, you know. Potato would be on a different video. Pomegranate would be on that potato video. You know, things like that. But yes, please do give me any ideas that you want to be added to this video. And that is my goal, is to really get a good video done on this request from Logic. And he or she requested the video yesterday, and it would be a great one for the upcoming holidays, witchcraft-wise. So I will talk to you guys soon, and thanks for joining me, Jen the Taxidermy Witch. Bye-bye. Kiss, kiss, ta.